Hey y'all, happy scary day everyone. How are you guys doing? How is your weekend going? Let me know down in the comments below, you guys. Today, we are going to be reacting to a spooky video, okay? Shout out Sir Spooks. His information will be in the description box below as always. 11 scary videos you won't come back from. Give him a thumbs up, and y'all, before we start, don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all, it is almost Halloween. Can y'all believe that? I can't believe we're like already into like midway. We're already 2 weeks left, and hell, it'll be Christmas. So let's enjoy this. This is my favorite time of the year. I love Halloween. Cozy up, especially on the weekend. Watch a good movie. That's what I'm about to do after this video. I'm gonna go pop popcorn, watch a movie with my fam, and yeah, sit back and relax and light some candles. And yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. So that's what y'all should do right now. Watch this video with me. Go ahead, get cozy, get a blanket, get some popcorn, get you a drink, and let's do this, y'all.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first clip we're looking at today comes from a TikTok user named Keely. The footage was recorded inside her home in the middle of the night, most likely by a security or home surveillance camera. For the first few seconds, everything seems perfectly calm. But that doesn't last long. Pay close attention to the staircase. It's subtle, but if you look carefully, you can make out the shape of someone or something slowly creeping up Keely's staircase.
Yeah, it's a grandma.
It's the kind of moment you might miss at first glance, but once you see it, it's hard to unsee.
That's a grandma, right?
The video was posted 3 years ago, and there haven't been any updates since. Whether Keely ever found out what was going on, or simply decided to leave, we can only hope she's somewhere safer now. Personally, if I saw this on my camera, I'd be sleeping with the lights on, or not sleeping there at all. In folklore, staircases are often seen as liminal spaces, thresholds between different realms or states of being. Many ghost stories involve figures silently ascending or descending stairs, as if retracing the steps of their former lives. One of the most famous examples is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, captured in a 1936 photograph gliding down a staircase in England. The ghostly figure's translucent form has become one of the most iconic paranormal images in history, cementing the idea of staircases as prime stages for supernatural encounters. Was it a trespasser, a trick of the shadows, or something more otherworldly climbing those steps? Either way, it's deeply unsettling. On July 28, 2025, a woman named Mercy Herbert posted a TikTok that'll make you think twice before turning off the lights tonight. According to Mercy, the footage was actually filmed by her friend Karina, who sent it over hoping Mercy might have an idea of what was going on. In the video, we get a look inside Karina's living room, and it doesn't take long for things to get strange.
This over this weekend. It's the middle of the night. It's in her living room. I don't know what to think. So there's this shadow in the corner and it just kind of glides off, but that's not the craziest part. Her TV is auto set to turn off, so nothing paranormal there. This is what's weird. Who was that? What was that? There's just someone there. Just appears. There's nobody in this house that looks like that. And if someone broke in, you would have seen it. It's just, it appears and then it disappears. I don't know, you guys. I'm sufficiently spooked, so let me know what you think.
In the corner of the room, a dark shadowy figure seems to be lurking.
I do see that.
Its shape isn't sharply defined, but it's there. The video ends with Mercy admitting she has no idea what's happening and hoping someone online can offer Karina answers. Shadow figures like this are a staple of paranormal lore. They're often described as silent, watchful presences that linger in corners or doorways, just at the edge of human perception. In folklore, they're sometimes tied to watchers or dark guardians, entities believed to silently observe rather than interact. Some even associate them with the infamous Hat Man, a shadowy figure reported in bedrooms and living rooms worldwide, often appearing at night as people are drifting off to sleep.
Man.
So what do you think? Is Karina dealing with a technical glitch, or is something truly standing in that corner watching? Back in 2022, TikTok user Jody Jam posted a video while working a shift inside a 100-year-old movie theater. What was supposed to be a normal day quickly turned strange when she began noticing something unusual happening nearby. She explains that she started recording to show her director, who doesn't believe in ghosts, because she'd already heard a door slam twice. And then it happens again.
Since when does it do this? I just heard the door slam like 2 times and
Oh no.
my eyes are tearing. Oh my god. What the heck?
The large, heavy door suddenly swings open entirely on its own. Jody points out that nothing else in the building was open, no windows, no exterior doors, so a draft didn't seem likely. Toward the end of the clip, it gets even stranger.
Hello? Close the door.
I don't know. When they start talking to it, it's like, what?
Hello? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Somebody's playing a joke on me.
Just like before, the door moves again, this time closing by itself. Jody wonders aloud if someone might be playing a trick on her, but given the weight of the door and the lack of anyone nearby, that explanation doesn't seem convincing either. In a follow-up video, Jody walks through the doorway to show the room on the other side. Nothing creepy happens in that clip, but it confirms there weren't any open windows or obvious environmental causes for the door's movement. Whether it was a hidden mechanism, subtle building pressure changes, or something less explainable, the incident remains a neat little mystery. On September 3rd, 2024, a TikTok user known as Kubukoi posted a video to their account which sees them laying in bed for the night and simply trying to relax. But as you're about to see, they were unable to do so.
Hello?
Kubukoi lays in bed, and their adorable pet kitty is seen in the room as well, when out of nowhere, a mysterious series of knocking noises can be heard coming from the other side of the bedroom door. The uploader is understandably confused by this and proceeds to get out of bed and investigate. He then opens up the door, and what he finds on the other side is shocking.
Hello?
The door directly across from him is slightly ajar before some unseen presence closes it. Kubukoi stands there in silence for a few seconds before eventually going back to his room. A second video was later posted by Kubukoi, in which he explains that he has been sleeping on the couch because he's just too scared to be inside of his bedroom,
look how cute the kid
which is very valid. He then says that this night he kept hearing some voices coming from the room, so he decided to investigate. As he slowly creeps his way into the bedroom, this happens.
I'm hearing voices coming from there. The last like 20 minutes.
One of Kubukoi's shirts is seen hovering in midair before it suddenly drops to the floor. Is it possible that some sort of spirit was in this room going through his clothes? And if so, why? Maybe this video proves that even ghosts are into fashion.
Ain't no way dude said ghost holding my shirt? Question mark. Of course. Stupid.
The next clip comes from the ever-popular UFO subreddit, a community dedicated to discussing all things unidentified in the skies. This footage was uploaded by user Soul Reaver and filmed at 3:13 AM on August 28, 2025 in Bathurst, New Brunswick, Canada. And right away, it's clear this isn't your average late-night sky-watching video.
My videos, you should see the picture I got on here.
Because you can enlarge it right there, right?
Oh yeah.
So, you don't see what it is?
What the hell is that?
It just looks like a ball.
It does. It looks like it's
Come
rotating.
see it on my phone.
And this is at 3 in the
where'd it
morning,
go?
3:13 in the morning.
What the hell? That's too cold. Too bad I don't have my binoculars with me.
Yeah.
I got a strong pair of binoculars.
That's giving off a lot of light.
Yeah. Camera. Is it camera or video? Camera. Camera, and then
I'm gonna zoom in again. The highway don't.
What do y'all think it is?
Far in the distance, a bright, stationary light can be seen hovering over the bay, and it immediately grabs the videographer's attention. In the post, they explain, "The highest building in our city is roughly 100 to 150 feet maximum, and this thing is above the bay, possibly over the ocean. So it's definitely flying. The light was a lot brighter, but less foggy in person. It should have made my eyes squint or at least water, but I could stare right into it as if it was some other technology of light. The phone made it seem dimmer and harder to see the exact shape." End quote. Some commenters suggested the light could belong to a lighthouse, but the uploader quickly dismissed that idea, insisting the position and brightness didn't line up. Others speculated about drones, flares,
I was
or
about to say it
aircraft
looks
with
almost like a
unusual
fire
lighting.
tower, like if they had a
Skeptical
light on it.
explanations aside,
You know what I
the
mean?
way
And
the
it's
witness
just going
describes
around
the
and
light's
around.
unusual intensity and
Because it did remind me of a lighthouse, like he said.
clarity. Similar descriptions have appeared in famous cases like the Phoenix Lights and more recent military pilot encounters. Whether this is a genuine unidentified aerial phenomenon In November 2024, TikTok user Win McPix posted what begins as a wholesome video of his dog Charlie enjoying the day, but things take a dark turn quickly. At around the 10-second mark, keep an eye just above the windows.
What are you seeing?
Oh, I already seen this one,
Something's
guys. I
been spooking
forgot.
him. He's jumping around. This
M1 posted a video that might just keep you awake at night. The footage was filmed in September of 2025 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and shows the uploader peering out his window one evening. Across the street, something strange seems to be happening inside a nearby house.
What the hell? What's going on downstairs? Are y'all looking upstairs or downstairs? Is that somebody hitting somebody?
Yo, could you see that in the window?
Oh my god. Is that something? Are they fighting, right?
Through the window, a figure dressed entirely in black can be seen moving around as another person appears to be lying on the floor.
Not human-like,
the
right?
uploader speculates that the black-clad figure could either be the Grim Reaper or some kind of satanic presence. To make matters worse, the entire time, loud, pained screams echo from inside the house, creating an incredibly unsettling atmosphere. The comments on the video are sharply divided. Some viewers suggest a far more grounded explanation. Perhaps someone with special needs experiencing a meltdown while their family tried to help. Others question why the uploader didn't call 911 if they were genuinely concerned, rather than filming from afar.
Yeah.
Whether this was an unfortunate real-life incident misinterpreted through a lens of fear, or something genuinely bizarre unfolding across the street, it's undeniably chilling footage. The black-clad figure's still looming presence against those screams gives the scene a nightmarish, almost ritualistic quality, like something pulled straight out of a horror film. So what do you think? A tragic misunderstanding, or something far more sinister lurking behind that window? Over on Instagram, a user named Palmy Dillon posted a video in mid-June that captures a truly unsettling late-night encounter in the Australian outback. Driving down a deserted road in the dead of night, everything seems quiet
in Australia
until
outback
headlights reveal something unexpected
scary.
in the distance.
This. Seen way too many horror movies for this shit.
What the hell is that? Is that a person?
Oh, you're a psycho, mate.
Standing right in the middle of the road is a lone figure, completely still, facing the approaching car. The uploader slows down, clearly startled by the eerie sight.
And they're Australian?
Instead of reversing or turning back, he decides to keep driving forward, passing the figure slowly. At one point, he even rolls down his window to swear at the stranger before speeding off into the night. Thankfully, the figure doesn't appear to react or become violent, but the situation could have escalated very differently. Some commenters suggest the person might not have been a person at all. One theory is that it could have been a mannequin, placed there to make drivers slow down. Remote stretches of road like this are inherently unsettling, isolated, pitch black, and far from help. Encounters like this feel ripped straight out of a horror movie, echoing the kind of moments where something terrifying could happen at any second, even if it doesn't.
You see what I'm talking about right here?
Here's hoping the uploader never crosses paths with that mysterious figure
I thought that's
again.
what it was, but it's not.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Dakota shared a chilling story that spans several unsettling events in her home. She explains that a couple of years ago, when her daughter was around 10 months old, she began to suspect that her baby was talking to someone, or something, that wasn't actually there. Friends and family reassured her that it was just a normal stage of childhood development and that she'd grow out of it. But then, the toys started acting up. Dakota captured footage
I can say I had that same exact toy for my kid, and it used to do that all the time for the very reason is why I got rid of it, and it was that same damn toy. So that just tells me that it had to be like malfunctioning on all of it, like that whole brand, because it was the same toy, but it was blue and green because it was for my son, but I kept it for all three of my kids. And it did the same thing. It would go off in the middle of the night, and oh my God, it would scare the shit out of me. Because I would have to get up out of my, because it would continually go off over and over and over again. And I would have to wake up out of my sleep, go down, and I would see it sitting there with its lights going off and the music playing. And yeah, I got rid of that toy. I sure did.
One of her daughter's toys going off by itself. She posted it to Facebook, looking for answers, but people brushed it off, so she tried to do the same, but the activity didn't stop. One day, while breastfeeding her baby in her bedroom, a bowl suddenly flew off a shelf. At first, she tried to rationalize it, thinking it might have been the upstairs neighbors making noise. But her 2 dogs immediately reacted, running toward the disturbance.
Yeah, the
Around
way it
this
fell,
time, Dakota's daughter also began experiencing intense night terrors. She'd wake up around 2 a.m. screaming, "Get away from me," over and over, and nothing could calm her down. About a year later, when Dakota was expecting her second child, the toy activity returned and intensified. She describes how one toy, which was supposed to say the names of colors, instead began emitting eerie laughter. It scared her so badly that she threw it out immediately, but the next day, a different toy malfunctioned. Then another the next day.
I'm telling you,
so
kids'
on
toys are so
for 6
freaky.
days straight.
I had the giraffe, like the one that says the ABCs and it sings, and it's a plush toy and you squeeze the belly of it and it sings it. I had it when the batteries were dying. It sounded completely demonic. Like, and it was so creepy. It scared my kids to death. Like, scared them. Holy crap.
She filmed one of these incidents and showed it to her sister,
That's
along
how
with
my
the
house
earlier
was.
clip of the bowl flying off the shelf.
It was like having
While
twins
watching the
when
footage,
mine were little, 'cause I
Dakota's
had
sister
'em.
asked a chilling question.
I had my second kid. I got pregnant when my first kid was 6 months. He was only 6 months old, and then I got pregnant again. So I had 2 toddlers, and actually they were all well, like 4 or 5 when I had. The other one was like 3 when I had my other one. But yeah, it gets crazy.
Who's that? Dakota describes the figure that appears in the background as a demon baby. Her real baby was bald at the time, but the figure seemed to have hair.
What?
She also points out 3 separate areas of pixelation in the video, which she believes could indicate 3 separate entities.
So here's my dog Callie on the couch, here's Titan on the couch. Sorry if it's a little bit off. Pixelation right here. Then there's pixelation right here, hovering above the baby crib. And then it'll come over and there's pixelation and you can see the actual figure standing here and a hand shove off this bowl. Then as the bowl falls back over here in the baby crib, this demon baby.
Oh, I see it.
Toy malfunction, unexplained movement, children's night terrors,
At
and
first,
evil
I didn't
figures on
see
camera.
that.
This story ticks nearly every box for a classic haunted house narrative. Of course, skeptics might suggest electrical interference, faulty toys, or compression artifacts creating strange shapes on video. But to those who've experienced similar patterns, Dakota's story will sound chillingly. Lucky Internet 6015 shared a chilling encounter on Paranormal Encounters that might make you think twice before turning out the lights tonight. He explains that one evening, as he was laying in bed preparing to sleep, he suddenly felt a heavy pressure on his chest, a sensation often described in sleep paralysis experiences. Gripped by unease,
I told you
he
all about
grabbed
my
his
sleep
phone and started
paralysis.
recording
Oh
the
my
room.
lord, I literally,
At the time,
it was
he didn't
awful.
notice anything unusual, but when he reviewed the footage later, he was horrified.
Scarier than any ghost encounter. Sleep paralysis? Whew. Oh, what the hell? What?
A dark, shadowy figure can be seen lingering in the corner of the room, watching silently as he films. The figure's stillness and shape are unmistakable. This wasn't just a trick of light or a passing shadow. Encounters with so-called shadow people are some of the most commonly reported nighttime phenomena, often tied to experiences of sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Among these figures, one stands out in particular, the infamous Hat Man, A dark silhouette often described as wearing a brimmed hat and standing at the foot of people's beds. Whether viewed as an entity, a shared hallucination, or something in between, these figures are known for instilling an overwhelming sense of dread in those who see them.
Oh my god, that's what... Let me finish this video and I'll tell you all about
Hopefully, this was the only time the shadow figure decided to pay him a visit. And hopefully, it doesn't decide to visit any of you next.
I hope not. Don't visit me, I've had enough.
Over on TikTok, a user named Jabri Fondi, who works as an EMT, shared a chilling story from one of his shifts, saying he'd never experienced anything like it in all his time on the job. According to him, he and his team were driving back to base late at night when he glanced up at the rearview mirror of the ambulance and saw a face.
And they said they saw a face in there.
Can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, oh shit. Like, it just flew open.
I believe this one, because, man, he's driving an ambulance. And do you know how many people have probably died inside that ambulance? Do y'all see it? Look at it going back and forth. That's that negative demonic energy. You know it's scary when he ain't even trying to get back in it and drive. Like, come on. That's how scared it is.
What happens next is genuinely unsettling. Whether it was a trick of the light, a reflection, or something far more inexplicable, it clearly shook him to his core.
For sure.
It's a good reminder that paranormal encounters can happen anywhere. On the road, at home, or even on the job. Next time you're working late, just imagine catching something like that.
Yeah, that was scary. You guys, oh, and before I go, I wanted to tell you all about that. I watched the scare. If you guys have not seen The Conjuring, The Last Rites, I think it's called, the new one that just came out 2025, like a couple months ago, you guys have to see it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but y'all let me know down in the comments if you guys have seen that movie. The best, scariest movie I have seen, hands down, in a long ass time. That was the scariest movie. I mean, I was so scared. I watched it last night. I was so scared. Oh my Lord, it's scary. If you want a really good movie that's going to scare the shit out of you, watch it. I'm telling you, it's a damn good one. But y'all let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite scary movie? Let me know, because I really want to know. And if y'all stuck around this long, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all on the next video. Bye, you guys.